these fucking fire trucks are still outside.
Blimey.
Jeez, my legs feel as if I've done something like marathon or something. So I barely walked today.
Oh dear.
So I'm doing all these like, what would you call them? Like this like online shit that like you need to do. That's like all about like, you know, alcohol, and I did one about sexual harassment, and they're just like so long and tiresome.
Bit wearing.
Yeah.
They just want you to hate them and not do them, which is basically it. That's why they make them so long.
I'm an endurance driver. I can get through this.
They just want you to hate them and not do them, which is basically it. That's why they make them so long.
I'm an endurance driver. I can get through this.
They just want you to hate them.
Right now, there's like this thing where it's asking me to like go through these different articles and read them all, and once I've read them, it puts a check mark on them. And there's like fucking like 30 articles. So what I'm doing is I'm just opening them up, closing them, and the check mark appears, and I'm like, that's good enough. It puts a check mark on them.
It doesn't even ask you to scroll through it.
Sound muted. I'm just opening them up, closing them, and the check mark appears, and I'm like, that's good enough. It puts a check mark on them.
It doesn't even ask you to scroll through it.
Sound muted. I'm just opening them up.
147.96. That lap was a 146.30. That was a 146.60. That lap was a 1:49.60. That was a 1:46.44. That lap was a 1:47.70. 6.79. 145.68. The lap was a 145.88.
Sound resumed. Microphone activated.
What happened? Oh, wonderful. Wonderful. I'll get Hodge Monster in on Twitch.
Stream?
In on Twitch. Oh, link please.
Yeah.
Long
YouTube is the place to be.
YouTube
Gaming,
streaming in
Well-
2016.
user slash. So YouTube, I have no idea. Hodge Monster, right? Ah.
Yeah.
I really can't
They're
believe
faster.
F1 doesn't have a website like MotoGP does. Would have all, like live streaming and old races and shit.
Mm-hmm.
But then Bernie couldn't have that
Yeah.
sweet Sky Sports money.
That's another one. I think he'd make more money overall.
I mean, yeah, but suggesting some modernisation of something to Bernie Eccleston, it's just an uphill struggle no one's going to win.
I know, but money talks, right?
I
He
guess
wouldn't
it
care
does.
as long as he gets more cash in the end. Living in the era now, and you can start preserving this shit online.
So, real question here: why is F1 still using V6 turbos?
What would you rather they use?
V8s.
Oh,
Why would they do
they're doing this now.
V20s.
Like, the V8s were perfectly fine. What was wrong with them?
V88s.
That's right. Everyone's going to turbos.
Turbo
Smaller
hybrid.
displacements.
I wouldn't be surprised if 10 years from now, every car would have 4 cylinders or less, a turbo and or a supercharger and a hybrid system attached to them.
Hmm.
Yeah, pretty much.
Just the way it's
Though,
going.
to be honest, like that V6 is way faster than V8 from 4 years ago.
Yeah.
Is this Formula One?
Yes.
Or more powerful,
It is. In that.
but don't think it's as
Yeah.
much quicker in a straight line as it seems, because they're way less draggy than they were 4 years ago.
Mm-hmm. That too.
Like, they're a bit more powerful when the ERS is in full swing, but the actual the V6 turbo's probably negligible difference on power to the V8s.
It's the high. It's like you watch the P1s. It's the acceleration where they game with the hybrid system.
Well, yeah,
It's-
and the turbos, the hybrid, it's all so much more torquey.
Yeah. Exactly.
That's what made it good to watch them doing qualifying laps in 2014 when they hadn't figured out the aero regs.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, always on top of the steering wheel because the torque was pushing the car around. You know.
Mhm.
They're just different eras.
Yeah, if you want the V8s, you got many years of it.
Alright, I gotta run. Goodbye.
Bye, Nick.
Bye.
From your channel.
Although, do not get me started on the fact that V8 supercars might not all be V8s next year.
Oh no. They're gonna have to call it something else.
Well, I mean,
They've already
V6
changed it. It's
supercar.
just
Yeah,
called
it's-
It's
supercars.
Australian supercars, so.
No, it's Virgin Australia supercars. Virgin Australian supercars, I think. Because it's sponsored by Virgin Airlines.
At least it's not Virgin Australians.
Well, that's what they're all gonna be if they don't use V8s.
Well, I mean, there's talk of definitely Nissan doing it because they basically have
No
the
surprise.
V6 block from the GTR in GT3.
Right.
And it's like, okay, we'll just take all the limiters off this and it'll be hunky-dory, let's go. So they'll put that on, and it's proven and it's tested, and it probably won't be too much of a reliability thing. And talk about the hoots is that Holden are also going to be moving to a V6.
What?
Yep.
Really?
The bogans of Australia are gonna go fucking crazy over that.
I know. That moment when it's going to be the Ford with the V8, most likely.
They're gonna all switch to Ford.
The non-Ford backed Ford at that.
Right, that's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, the
Not
is it,
quite
is
so
it-
Ford.
is it it's ProDrive, isn't it? Sorry, at the moment.
Yes.
Yeah.
Was for performance.
I think ProDrive are the people because Ford stopped
User
backing
joined
it.
your channel.
Yep.
Like the teams in V8 supercars develop the cars and engines individually, and then all of them are built in-house. And originally it was Ford that would build all the Fords, but now Sport builds them, sells the car on if they make a new one to all the Ford teams, and then those teams develop it from there. Is my understanding of how
Mhm.
V8s works at the moment.
Jimmy.
We're
Lean
all
away.
fine.
Oh,
Adam,
we were trying to think
can
of
I
what our
ask you a question?
soundboard.
I'll say what? Adam, Adam, you there?
No, you may not.
Adam
Wait, what?
Hodgkinson.
Oh.
Oh,
That thing that is next to the left from your LCD. What does this show? Yeah. But the game doesn't have your. Oh wait, it's
Yes, it
DRS.
does.
The game has yours. Yeah, I.
Yes.
But this card doesn't have DRS. And those numbers are like sense, right?
Wait, you're streaming? Can someone link?
Yes.
I feel fucking sorry for you then. That sounds awful. You know, there's such bullshit. Everyone on my team says, "Oh, Oscar, the car's going backwards into the corners." And it's like, and then I drive it and it doesn't. And it's like, no, you're all just failures. What do you mean fixed? It wasn't broken.
Mm.
It's true.
All
What are you
right, Jimmy,
driving?
all right, no problem.
What are you selling? What are you? I'll go test your Audi now, Bailey.
And have fun with that.
I'ma crash it.
Which Audi? The VC one?
The VEC
Mhm.
Audi, yes.
The VEC Audi.
And I've got to try. Will that work on the Porsche as well? That setup.
Should do.
Yay!
That's always what I do. You'll need to change the gears for the Porsche, but whenever I test the Porsche, I'd run the same setup.
Will it work on my Nissan?
No.
No. Our
fit
Le
on my
Mans
Honda?
setup will not work on the Nissan. I
In as
promise.
much as you have put rear wing on it, therefore.
That, yeah.
So what are you driving, Hodge? Is it ITC or? Right. Okay.
German.
Is there a setup in the Skype group or something?
User was moved out of your channel.
Yes. I will. Actually, I will put it in there again because it's been a while.
Okay.
Where is it? Where did I put it?
You guys talk a lot in the Skype group,
Yes.
and I'm never in there.
There you go.
Miss how great I am.
Updating it.
That's what Kieran's been working.
That's done.
Hate you.
I have no idea.
I'd probably upload it and then I could download
Yeah,
it.
pretty
Yes.
much.
That's weird. It's just like get them in 3 minutes.
I
Wait,
might
is
even
this-
start it again.
What GT3?
The Steam one.
So I haven't even unpacked my wheel yet, so...
Dude,
Is the Steam one still the right version?
Yeah, it's just that the URD people. The URD people are coming out talking about how much of the
The
synthetic
game's
mod
a
is
little bit
ripped.
loud.
I mean, yes, granted, a lot of it is ripped, but if URD are going to say, oh, we're going to take legal action, yes, because you came up with all of the designs for your cars, URD, and
I didn't
didn't
say anything
steal
about
any
legal
of your
action.
stuff from anywhere
I
you
don't know
are.
where do you get the legal action part from?
I must admit,
If there's not going to
wouldn't
be
be
legal action, what's the problem?
I wouldn't be surprised if even URD do models for Assetto Corsa officially, as in for the actual game,
That one I can see. Okay.
then I could see it possibly happening.
Yeah, but then it would be Assetto Corsa going after them and not URD.
Yes, but URD would alert them because URD do some of their models.
Yeah.
That's the point.
They took their tires, tire treads, McLaren.
Well,
The
they took
Bentley's
the
from
tyre
Project.
model?
Not the model, but the model of the tire.
The actual
Oh, the-
physical,
the-
yeah,
the
the 3D.
picture.
They didn't even
Picture.
manage to rename the file, I guess.
Yeah.
488's from that weird iOS thing.
Yeah.
The Bentley's from Project Cars.
Well, that is the place to get a good Bentley these days.
No problem with stealing, it's just them putting it out in certain places. It's got the negative attention. And of course, whenever something comes out for RF2 that's half decent, it's going to get tons of press and play because everyone's been waiting for something.
Yeah, because no one fucking releases anything for RF2.
I know. And that's the thing that sucks when they finally do. Well, it's not going to be scratch made unless Apex is doing it.
I don't think the Apex one is scratch made because they were working with Syntec.
No, they are. Their models are majority of which are scratch made. Some of them are being done by the Shadowworks guys who they're in partnership with. Now, like the M6, the R8, the new R8.
Sounds alright then. So, are we all downloading the GT3 thing to go play with it, or?
No, to just in case it disappears off Steam, because I think if it disappears off Steam, it will disappear from your game.
Oh.
And it's still, I restarted the download and it's gone even slower.
Never is.
11 hours. So, I'll,
Yeah, just give me 2 minutes or so.
My
Free
save,
until I upload it.
thank your coin.
Still says like 2 minutes to download.
Other than Formula 1 and MotoGP, was there any racing today that was on?
That was what? You got really quiet.
That was just on at all? Was there?
Just
I mean,
racing
I
in
saw
general.
MotoGP
GP2.
was fantastic.
Really was.
Start to finish, except for the. I'll spoil that part. There was a nasty crash at the very beginning, and they did a restart.
Apparently, both of them avoided any serious injury. No broken
Really?
bones. Apparently, somehow.
God, I thought that other guy Bass got smashed by that bike.
Mm-hmm.
That was a 140.
I want to know who made the
Damn it.
brake whine sound in GT3. So
Yes.
Oh, what the?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a horrible sound.
That one.
Even Jim Carrey from Dumb and Dumber would make that sound.
Oh my word.
Oh Lord.
Wish I could do it.
Oh, I wish you would.
What's
Great.
that sound?
I don't know, just antisocial dickheads that I had to live with. But it's okay, because when they come in the house, I'll be nice.
I like this car. The rear does things. The rear does nothing in the Nissan.
I think I know what's the problem with the R18. Why is Bailey not hyped for it?
Why?
No flywheel sounds.
I'd rather it was there, but trust me, it doesn't really make much difference to me wanting to do it or not.
So what TC do you run?
Sorry?
What TC do you run?
Off or low, depends on me.
9!
1.98, nice.
21.98. Yeah.
Oh,
So it's the first time I've driven this car on this track. Please help.
How have you been feeling lately, Jimmy? You've been a sort of away.
Yeah, I've just been working,
9.6.
so that's good. But also, the hours are ridiculous, so I don't know how I'm awake at the moment.
How many are you doing?
This
It's not a matter of how, it's when.
Be like 10 to 6 or something.
Yep.
jeez.
7 in the morning selfies will never get old.
He's like, ugh, kill me. I think Kieran's come on here to show me up.
Yeah, he will. He is flying.
It's okay, faster he goes, the more balanced on Nissan is.
It's a 1-1.
120 what?
21.58. Just hold it down now, we're going to start finish. I had it on for a video, I just never turned it off again.
I have that on even though I can see the lap time on my screen anyways. I don't know why.
One of those things you haven't bothered to turn off, probably.
I mean, I actually like having it there for whatever reason.
It like motivates you. Like the lap is 120. You can do better. You know.
Your lap is
no,
bullshit.
It's like,
no,
it's like you're doing great. This lap is fantastic.
That was a
Just like most optimistic spotter ever.
Mission failed, we'll get it next time.
Also, Jimmy, how did you like my no lift video?
10 out of 10. I saw some boats wonky earlier in the harbour and I was just thinking of deja vu.
Being faster.
20.68.
Getting
Poor
quicker.
effort.
This Merc cockpit is hard to see out of.
I thought the Bentley was going to be the one where you were sitting like on the floor, but it was
Oh,
the
Adam.
Merc.
Yeah, the Merc, I can't raise it up very high. I
Cannot
feel like
see
Golson in
shit.
this thing.
I know it's Furman. Run away.
We have very different approaches to that. If I saw Furman, I'd slow down. Just away from it.
So, has the Enduro Racers, like, mod come out yet?
Nope.
No. Soon.
Soon.
Soon
TM.
for them, given their R Factor 1 development's probably 5 years' time.
So that file downloaded a few minutes ago now, and it says that's like at 100%, but it doesn't stop downloading.
We're in the
Settle down there,
19s.
Turbo. Can't see over this front.
Really?
It's hard to see, yeah.
Is Kieran doing those 18.2s in race trim?
I would hope not. I think he's done an 18.8 in race trim.
I had my first stupid DT of the, of the season.
There's plenty left.
I didn't even think of that. We're gonna have the fucking idiot DTs going.
Oh.
To make the race interesting.
We've got Nissan, which is essentially a massive battering ram, so.
Ha!
Yeah.
Be right back.
Use about 0.3 less fuel each of that. This is how he does. Obviously holds less as well, but.
OP. The physics aren't final, are they?
This is what the test race is for.
Oh.
So far, the Audi is easier to drive faster over a long period of time, it feels like. Nissan's faster over a single lap, I think, maybe. But the tyres just die very quickly in the Nissan.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Perfect for an endurance race.
Exactly. No. Fuck. I'll do it again.
You're doing close time or something.
Huh?
Or just... what are you doing? No.
I'm testing the Audi for Laura Thomas. I've got a Porsche there as well.
Is it just me or is Adam dropping frames?
No, mate.
Unknown driver.
You just come over the pit side. Or race. Yes, you can. Is that you? I've got the tags on, so I can't see you.
I need to stand from this. Reboot all my routers. Something not working. Yeah,
User disconnected from your channel.
The lap was a 1:22.36.
The setup's quick. Yeah, you just gotta ride it out, haven't you? Especially through this double right, when you sort of go up the hill, you've got to be really careful up there.
Hi.
Hey. Trying to go past the fucking doing consistent laps and I keep binning it. Annoying because this car sort of invites you to go quickly because it handles quite nicely.
Missing Audi already?
Huh?
Missing Audi already?
I'm missing the DTR. Missing my bay.
Every
User left your channel.
And I miss being in a house where there wasn't a shitload of background noise all the time.
Being too quiet can be really irritating.
Yeah.
Make your own ambient noise there. You get used to it.
Yeah. I mean, at least I'm in kind of a quiet area. It's not like in the middle of the city or something.
I have to deal with a neighbor's baby that cries all the time. Like, shut up. The baby's been crying for 8 months.
That's just kind of what they do.
That's fucking terrible.
The lap was a 1:20.77.
User joined your channel.
Welcome back, coin. That was a good guess.
Well done, Bacho.
I go. It's time.
The lap was a 1:20.17.
Imbic.
Welcome back, I'm Coin.
Hi, Con.
My bad. How back are you?
Find that mark. I find that mark too different.
Really?
It still has very similar characteristics. Like the speeds and angles mixed in. And the way the tires are similar. That's my biggest
The
problem.
lap was a 1:20.66.
What can you do?
Bug
They have that yellow mark. That's all.
There are some good livers for that Mercedes.
Kieran just do a 17.
He has done a 17 in huge reviews.
17-8 is now.
Yeah, that's the second time he's done that in Mount Royal. What, the
Like secure and special. Yeah, you described the rear as being loose as fuck.
Oh. Interesting.
But whatever I'm driving now is still pretty loose.
Bloody hell, there's 20 people on a GT3 server. At Estoril. I'll pass.
All AI.
No, that server's actually got people on. That's when we were on yesterday.
Their lap was a 1:20.57.
Who's on that server, Jimmy?
This one.
Yeah.
T1, Thurman, myself, Hodge and Kieran, and some GTs. I'm trying not to fall off the track anymore. Stupid England. I didn't check. Just set on soft tires.
Yes.
Alan's definitely got a tyre advantage. Definitely. Like a lot, you could double stim these. You can just about get to 50% tyre on a DTR.
I'm not sure anyone wants to double stick at all.
Can't play that game today.
Which one's that?
Racer.
Oh.
Since I put Windows 10 on, I hadn't started it, and it doesn't. I'd have to redo all my controls.
Oh, great!
For whatever reason, it's like reset my profile from my controller. Just a bitch. I don't want. Yeah, that definitely sucks.
They still need to sort out their damn menus.
They're pretty bad.
Control.
They're better. In fact, that I use a custom mouse cursor to vision in-game.
At all?
No, I have to like maybe look at a hint of a button or something, or I alt tab and I'll back in the mouse more. Then when I'm in game, like in the track thing, if I alt tab, I can't alt tab back in, and it takes over Windows to a point where I can't alt tab anything else either.
Yeah.
It's weird.
Is that you or Martin Adam?
The lap was a
George, do I get pumped? Oh, I'm coming out of the start finish line. Oh.
Really? What? You're when all connected with them.
User joined your channel.
Yeah. VC.
Drive some GT3s in this. AV kind of thing.
You just want some GT3s.
That's it.
Well,
I was just frustrating myself in that one. Maybe.
Major hobbles into the race.
That's not right. Why is that not my name? This thing? Oh, great.
Change it in the option.
Oh, I need to find the software thing to go and change it. Hang on.
What's after that thing?
There's a thing to go profile
User
name.
joined your channel.
I'm assuming. Hi.
You can change it in the RF2 launcher. Click on your nickname top right. And it should change.
Yeah, you should. Oh, okay.
Silly, Barry.
Apparently that reset itself after the Windows reinstall.
Yeah, very likely.
Funny thing was that I told it to leave alone all my personal files, which it did for most of them.
Yeah, it just it does have many reasons.
Forget I have to preset my fan speed when I start games now.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, like reset when I loaded right in the set it. I don't know what happens. It like spikes the power and it was like, nope, reset.
Lost
Waiting for the click.
But if he's we're talking to Domian, you don't have to get out of the way if I get there. Because testing. Is this some data, please?
I hate.
540? Bloody hell.
Huh?
Kieran's running 514 wing. It's no wonder Adam's having issues.
User in your channel timed out.
Yeah. Really?
That was a 120.
When you submit that, it ain't bad at all. Very fast going. I'm used to DTR with 5 gears, so
Yeah.
I'm used to changing gear like more than twice of that.
I have to go again.
Love you, mate. Bye.
User left your channel.
The lap was a 119.98.
Have to do a thing with the most unintuitive software ever.
iTunes?
No, fuck that. That's that.
That's even
Now that
worse.
would be, yeah, that would be Adobe Illustrator. That thing is horrible. And you're lucky for that.
can't. The moment it tries to load an Assetto into the game world, turn my computer on.
What?
Yeah, it resets the whole machine. Weird.
That ain't right.
Some new drivers on. Ugh.
I lost it.
Hi. I'm guessing that was my unmuting.
Yeah.
Sorry.
You're not sorry. Please.
I am sorry,
wouldn't
because I
lie.
said sorry.
Oh Jesus, this is horrible.